Hello everyone. Good morning this morning. How is everyone this morning? I'm back to doing Uber again. But what I want to talk about this morning is how I took my dad, who had a stroke and in the nursing home, from being in a wheelchair to walking in 2 weeks and 3 days. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know that the medical system is set up on repeat business, treating symptoms with prescription medicines. You're not correcting any problems. You're not creating cures with prescription medicines. And I learned a long time ago that if the body was given the proper nutrition, it could heal itself on its own. Well, I found out from a friend of mine in Texas a few years ago, and I really didn't pay it attention. I really didn't believe in it at the time, about the Healy. And I started hearing about quantum technology and learning and hearing about the med bed and how it was something that you could use to heal the body of any kind of illness. But I didn't have $80,000 to spend on a med bed. Found out the Healy is the same technology, and I didn't even have the money for that. After Daddy had the stroke, I was at home. But while he was in the nursing home, I decided I'm going to go work for Uber, and I'm going to get enough money. I'm going to get the $1,500, and I'm going to get this machine. I've always been a risk taker, and from all the testimonies that I had heard, I had faith that I could get my dad well with this machine. But the machine had never proven me anything, so I wasn't even for sure if the machine was going to work with all my dad's problems. We're talking about Alzheimer's, stroke. They wanted to put a pacemaker, which he refused. His heart was only beating at 42 beats per minute. And diabetes. And celiac. I had all this to deal with. So, I put my knowledge of nutrition together with the Healy machine. What the Healy machine done was supercharge what we're doing by feeding and fueling the mitochondria. Okay? So, I learned about the gut-brain connection, and I started using nutrition based on the gut-brain connection along with the Healy, and to my amazement, in 2 weeks and 3 days, I had my dad walking again. At first, it was not easy. I had to bathe him, help him use the bathroom, dress him. I would hold him up with my left arm and use my right arm to put his Depends on and do everything for him. He could not even stand on his feet. He could no longer eat. I had to take a blender and liquefy his food and liquefied like baby food and put it in his mouth, in which I can send you pictures of proof of that. Well, by the grace of God, he is now doing everything on his own again. He's walking, he's eating on his own, he's using the bathroom on his own. Now there's sometimes he still uses the walker when he gets tired, because he thinks he's a teenager again and he's running around getting up off the couch. And when I use the Healy, it's like plugging into an electrical socket. It brings him to life, and it energizes him too much. So I don't use the Healy every day. But the Healy has an advantage over me because you can scan the body to see what's going on, and the machine will pick up the underlying condition. We don't need to worry about symptoms. We've always have this mindset about symptoms, meaning that, for example, with his peeing all the time, his urination, I thought it was his bladder and his kidneys. But after using the machine, I found out it was an enlarged prostate. Also, his mind was like somebody of Alzheimer's. What I found out about that, his heart was not beating enough beats per minute to pump enough blood and oxygen to his brain. So now his mind has come back. If your gut is not properly absorbing your foods, you will not get enough nutrition to your brain that way either. So I did all these things. So I would encourage anyone, if you love your loved ones and if you got the money, May the 31st is the last day. I would get this machine because once you purchase it, you own it. And you get all these additional programs that they keep adding, which is a bonus. It will be, trust me, it will be the best investment you've ever made in you or your health of your loved ones. Hope everybody has a great day. I'll see y'all later.